Hello everyone. This is the third video in the series and today we are going to work on the RAG in Copilot Studio. So basically in Copilot Studio we usually talk about this as adding the knowledge to an agent. The idea is simple. Instead of asking the agent to answer only from the built-in model or from the instruction, we connect it to the real sources of information and then get the answer. So the RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, where the retrieval means the agent searches the knowledge source we connect, and the augmented generation means it uses the retrieved information to generate the natural language answer. So in simple words, the agent first looks up to the right information and then it writes the answer using that information. Now in the last video our agent had basic information. Now we'll make it more powerful or useful by adding the knowledge sources. We will add an Excel workshop catalog, a SharePoint attendee guide, and a Microsoft Learn public website source for certification and training information. So let's work on the RAG step by step in this lab. So I'm logged into the Copilot Studio and into the same environment, demo environment. So let's go to the agent which we have already created. So we have PSC Workshop Assistant. Now we want to add the knowledge sources. So we can click here or we can go to this tab, knowledge. So when we click on add knowledge, you can see the multiple options using which we can add the knowledge. We can directly upload the file. We can take the file from the OneDrive or the SharePoint. We can add the public websites, Azure AI search. If you have the indexing done in Azure, then you can use it directly. You can use data from the Dataverse, Dynamic 365, Salesforce, ServiceNow, and Azure SQL. If you can connect your database directly. And if we'll go to the advanced, there are few more tools which are available. Now, how this works is when you upload the file, in the backend, it uses the Azure AI search. It chunks your document, then indexes it, and then vectorizes it. So chunking, indexing, and vectorization is done automatically, completely managed by Microsoft. So you have to just upload the file and rest of the things will be done automatically. So let's start with uploading the PSC Workshop catalog. So let me show the file first. So there are multiple workshop sessions and the session ID is here, the different titles, date, which date the workshop is, time, room, who is the speaker, what level and how many seats are left. So we are going to upload this file in the knowledge source. Let's click on select to browse and PSC workshops and add to agent. Now as I told, chunking, indexing and vectorization will be done in the backend. So this will take a little bit of time. It took around 12 minutes and now it's ready. So let me quickly change the name and the description. So the name will be PSC Workshop Catalog, and in the description we have to add that it contains the PSC workshop sessions and those details. Let's save it. Okay, the name and the description is saved now. Let's go to the knowledge and we have knowledge source add as a local Excel file which we have just uploaded. Now before we ask the question from this document, let's update the instructions, because in the previous video there was no knowledge source and we updated all the information in the instructions itself. As well as in the settings we disabled the general knowledge as well as the web search. So let's go back and update the instructions. So now what we are telling it is that you are an employee assistant for training and workshops and you use the PSC workshop catalog for sessions and all those information. Then this is for other sessions where you use the PSC workshop attendee guide, which I'll show you later. And the third one is the Microsoft Learn. So basically what we are telling the agent is in the instructions that you have to use these knowledge source for these type of information and then keep the answer short and everything on all those. If the answer is not available, then you have to inform. So let's save this. And now we do not have any information provided in the instructions. So agent is only going to answer from the knowledge source because we have disabled the LLM general knowledge as well as the web search. So only source remaining right now is this PSC workshop catalog. So let's ask few questions from here. So let's check about this workshop, Power Automate Basics. So when is Power Automate Basics workshop? Now it has queried the information from the reference source, which is PSC Workshop Catalog, and it has provided the information that it's on 12th July and currently there are no seats available. So 0 seats, 12th of July. And let's ask something else also. Who teaches the agent deep dive? Should be Lana Singh, but let's see. Same way, it will just check from the source itself and providing the correct answer. It's providing the grounded answer. It's getting the answer from here. And it's providing the reference also. So it checked this file. So that's good. So now we know that our agent is getting information from Excel. But we want to see, is it just the Excel or we can use the different file? So now I want to show you a different file, which is the Word document. So it's a PSC Workshop Attendee Guide, which provides the different details like venue and address, parking, transportation, what to bring, cancellation policy and all those. Now I don't want to upload this file directly. I want to show you how we can use a different type of knowledge source. So let's click on add knowledge and let's use the SharePoint. We'll upload the file in the SharePoint and then we'll use it from there. So before that, what we have to do, we have to go here, open the SharePoint. So I have already created a site and I'll upload this document there. Go to the documents and upload the document. So PSC Workshop Guide, open, and the file is uploaded. Now there are two ways. One, we can provide the URL from here, copy link and go to the add knowledge, SharePoint here or here, same thing. And you can provide the URL of the SharePoint site, but you should have access to that. Or, so because they both are under the same tenant, so I'll use this directly, demo site and this document. So confirm selection, and now we'll just provide the proper name to it as well as the description. And the reason for the proper name and description is because in the instructions we are providing that which knowledge source you have to use for that purpose. So that's why. And in the description I'm providing that it contains the practical information for workshop related to certificate, policy, reimbursement and all those. Let's add to the agent. It's in progress. Okay, funny thing, because this was already working, it's showing in progress, but the SharePoint one is already ready. So let's ask something from the PSC Workshop Attendee Guide. So let's ask, where are PSC workshops held? Because that will provide the venue. So I think this seems to be some bug because it should be in progress here and ready should be here. So maybe it's a portal bug or something. So instead of pausing the video, what I can do is we can add the third knowledge source. And the third knowledge source is we are adding this website. This is Microsoft Credentials website, which provides different information about Microsoft applied skills, Microsoft certifications, which path to choose for to fit your goals. So now let's go back to the knowledge source, and there is an option of public website. Let's provide the link here and add. And the name I want to provide it as the Microsoft Learn Credentials, and it's an official documentation. So I'll just provide those details that where you can sharing credentials, renewal and all that. And one thing to note here that the web search is disabled. So it's going to search only this link. So let's add. And now I'll pause the video and we'll be back once all three are ready. Now all three are ready, but let's see if it works or not. So let's ask the question, what should I bring to a workshop? Let's see if it provides the right answer or not. And I'm not sure why it's not working. I'll re-add that. I've refreshed it, as you can see, 49 seconds in progress. Again, it went into in progress. There is some bug going on the portal, but let's check whether we are getting the answers or not. So where are the PSC workshops held? And perfect. That means the PSC workshop attendee guide is working fine because it has provided the address from there. Now let's test whether the Microsoft Learn credentials are working fine or not. So let's ask what type of Microsoft credentials are available. Though this information can be available in the web, however, the web search is disabled. It's only this specific website which we have allowed. And let's quickly test the first one also. How many seats are left for security and governance? And perfect, is fully booked. So let's quickly check security and governance. It's fully booked. Perfect. So now basically it's providing all the answers. There is some bug going on, that's why it's showing in progress. However, it's easily searching through those documents. So now this brings us to the end of this video. So in this video, we took the PSC Workshop Assistant beyond the basic instructions and connected it to the real knowledge. We discussed what the RAG means in Copilot Studio, why knowledge source matter, and how the agent retrieves the information before generating an answer. And in the lab, we updated the agent instructions so that the agent knows when to use each knowledge source. Then we added different types of knowledge like the PSC Workshop catalog from an Excel file, PSC Workshop attendee guide from a SharePoint document, and the Microsoft Learn credentials on a public website source. Now, this is useful because our agent can now answer from the trusted context instead of relying only on the short prompt instructions. It can answer the questions from the different sources. Now, this is a big step towards making the agent practical for the real users. And that's all I wanted to show in this video. See you in the next video.